Hey, welcome to Workman Wisdom. Big V, Verl Workman here, and I want to share with you why it's so critical today to have what I like to call operational excellence in your business. You know, as a real estate agent, most agents do it all. They list, they work with buyers, they take files from contract to close. And the way most business runs, and you tell me if this relates to you, is, you get a file, you get it under contract, or you get a new listing, and then you head back to the office and you get your white or your manila folder. You open your manila folder, you put the paperwork in it, and then on the inside, you put your check sheet and you staple that on there. And then on that check sheet are all the things that need to happen for that particular transaction. And then like a good agent, you'll go through every morning when you come in and get out all your files and make sure you're getting all those things done that are on those check sheets on the inside of your manila folder. Well, I'm here to tell you that if you really want to scale your business, if you really want to grow, you want to have a life, you want to be able to enjoy the things that are really important, like your family, then it's time to start thinking differently about how you run your business. As a coach, as a coaching company, one of the first things we address with our clients is we get into how they actually operate. We call it operational excellence, because I believe that if you have operational excellence in every aspect of your business, then you have the ability to scale. But without operational excellence, it limits the amount of business you can do because you get caught up in the minutia of all of the tasks. And you don't want to let your customer service suffer as a result of your inability to get things done. So you don't follow up with clients, you don't work your sphere, you don't prospect every day because you literally can't handle the business. So let's talk about operational excellence. So why is operational excellence important? Number one is because as an agent, we want to provide a higher level of customer support. I like to say that anything you do 3 times consecutively, meaning if you do it more than 3 times, you must create a system around that activity. So anything we do 3 times, we do what? We create a system. Why? Because we want to make sure that every time we do it, we provide the ultimate customer experience. So operational excellence is important because we want to create higher level of customer experiences. And number 2, we want to make sure nothing ever falls through the crack. So what do? The first thing is understanding why. Operational excellence allows us to scale and provide a higher level of customer service. The what is we have to build a system where we track everything that we want to duplicate it. I call that an operations manual. I'm just going to put right here, ops manual. Now, if you don't have an operations manual, you absolutely must create one. An operational manual basically says, look, when I get a listing, here's all the things that I want to have happen with details on how I want it to happen. So I put it in the MLS a certain way. I have certain things where I market. I want the flyer to look a certain way, the way that I do call capture. I have a very specific process and I want it to happen over and over and over again. The reason that we document every process in an operations manual is because we want at some point to be able to step out of the role of admin and allow somebody else to provide that same level of service to our clients. But if you don't document it and you don't have an operations manual, then you really can't train them effectively. We created a program called AMP. It stands for Admin Mastery Program. And the Admin Mastery Program is created specifically for every single agent who needs to create operational excellence in their business. It's literally 60 videos that takes you through how to build your operations manual. So if you don't have one, get into AMP and we'll take you through and teach you how to do it. That gets you down how. So how is in the AMP program. If you don't have the AMP program, you just want to start building your operations manual, I'm great with that too, because something is better than nothing. And winging it and having everything in your head does not create a scalable business. So we use Google Drive. So when you see me talk about operations manuals, and a lot of the things we're going to talk about this month is going to be operational excellence in your business, I'm going to reference Google Drive because in Google Drive, number 1, everybody has access to Google. Number 2, it's simple. And number 3, I can share it. And so I can create a collaborative environment that allows me and my potential or current assistant to be able to see everything that I'm building. If you currently have an assistant and your assistant's invaluable, it's critical now more than ever that you create operational excellence and create your operations manual. The reason you want your current assistant to create your operations manual is because they've got everything in their head. And if for some reason they went on vacation or got in an accident or you wanted to elevate them to a different position, they wouldn't be able to train their replacement because nothing is systematized. So it's critical to create that operations manual. And last but not least, when we talk about operational excellence, when is the time to create time to create operational excellence in your business? Well, the time is right now. It's not next month. It's not when you get 3 or 4 more transactions. It's not when you have something happen in your life that gives you the time. Right now is when you create your operational excellence. So everything that you do, start document it. Open up a document in Google Drive, and then take a picture of what you're doing, or turn on a screen capture and start capturing the screenshots of what you want to do, and just document the process. You can do it simply, you can do it more complicated, you can use video. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you begin to document every process in your real estate practice. Now, I learned a long time ago that if you want to have a shortcut to success, that it's important that you find other people who are doing a great job and just copy them. When we created the AMP program was specifically created for our coaching clients who have administrative assistants or who are getting ready to hire them, so we could have them set up every piece of their business, creating that operational excellence. During this month, I promise to share with you 4 or 5 key things that every business must have in order to be considered operationally excellent. So as we begin the month, let's have a great time. Let's remember to focus on operations, and let's create a business that we can scale to any level we want. Thanks for tuning in.